Hey everyone, my name is Kevin Glass. This is a voiceover since this video footage you're seeing was about an hour long. I hate videos with any sort of fluff, so I'm just going to dive right in immediately. Basically, yesterday I wrote, recorded, and filmed a simple video for my first ever single. I just wanted to get it out there. Took me about 4 hours, a little bit less maybe. Here's what the song sounds like. It's also on this YouTube channel as well as Spotify, Apple Music, etc.
Yeah, that's the key. What do I desire from this world? Lullaby. Don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I gotta try. There really are some times that I wanna die. Then I wake the next day, I gotta stay alive. Poppy Huesos, and I'm feeling like a fucking villain. Nutsack is feeling heavy, got me playing billiards.
So the original name was Poppy Huesos, which is more so like an inside joke, but as I listen to it more, I think the name Lullaby fits it better. I'll probably do a secondary title in parentheses, how some songs do. I usually don't write songs that have choruses. I'm just going in and, based on what it sounds like and the vibe that I'm trying to capture. But for this song, I ended up including a chorus just because I quite like how it turned out, to be honest. I really wanted to break down how I was able to pull this off in a video that's just a few minutes long. If this type of thing interests you at all, I'd love to post a full unedited video of me making an entire song in one day or something, from finding a beat to writing the lyrics to recording it. Let me know down in the comments if that's something that would interest you guys at all. I also do want to make other videos, maybe answering questions that you guys have, whatever y'all want to see. So in a nutshell, I do want to pursue hip-hop as a career. I know that I have a lot to improve on. I'm just kind of getting started right now, doing everything myself without any sort of guidance. So I'm just kind of having fun with it, seeing where I can improve and see if I can make better music than I did last song. Every single song I'm trying to make better, if that makes sense. So making a song for me is done in a few parts. Finding a beat is usually where I begin. I don't necessarily write lyrics first. I find a beat that inspires me, then I write the lyrics to that, then I record the vocals, the ad-libs, all that stuff, and then I make a video with the lyrics and release it if it's a song that I'm going to actually release. Up until now, I've just been doing free YouTube songs, using free YouTube beats, not anything that I'm allowed to legally post on Spotify or Apple Music or anything. But I actually did buy some beats yesterday so that I can release music on Spotify and other streaming services, which is really exciting for me. It's a big step. I do plan on having a wide range of tracks, all kinds of things such as sad rap, trap rap, storytelling, things like that, whatever I'm feeling that day. I have published 2 novels, so storytelling songs or songs that have complex lyrics are kind of my favorite ones to write. If that's your style, then definitely sub to the channel. You're going to hear all the newest music I'll be releasing. I plan on releasing several singles by the end of the year. It's 2024 right now, and we're already in October, so I've got to get cracking on that. Basically, what I do, at least for whenever I make a song, is I search around on YouTube. I don't usually search, type beat or anything like that, like a Gunna type beat or a Roddy Ricch type beat or anything. I just kind of click around on suggested videos until I find a beat that inspires me, whoever ends up being made by. So once I find something, it'll usually make me feel something specific, so whatever emotion that might be. I once wrote a song about a guy who's about to commit suicide, and he gets to see how his life would play out both ways, which I thought was really interesting. I also wrote a song about a young soldier in a war trying to get home, so it just kind of depends on whatever the beat makes me feel or what I think of. So this beat in particular, coupled with it being Halloween season, of course, made me think of Poppy Huesos, which is one of the characters in Nightmare Before Christmas. They call Jack Skellington that in the Spanish version of the movie. So I just watched it a few days ago. Kind of gave me that sort of vibe. So after I get inspired from a beat, usually takes me on average about 2 hours or so to write a full song. And then I'll make, final tweaks once I'm actually recording, things that might have sounded good on the rough draft, but they aren't necessarily coming out right whenever I'm recording. So I'll change them up later. The longest song that has ever taken me to write is a song called Insane that is going to be released a little bit later this year, probably in November. In my opinion, it's the best song I've ever made, but I can't necessarily release it on streaming services since it is on a well-known, exclusively owned beat that I'm not able to buy a lease or anything for, unfortunately. Sometimes a song will take me only like 30 minutes, 45 minutes to write. Usually it'll be about 2 to 3 hours. Insane, for example, took me around 6 hours to write straight. Some songs are really really quick just because if you include a chorus, that's a lot less lines that you have to write. Also, you know, the tempo of the song, if it's a really fast rap sort of going in vibe, then obviously you're going to have a lot more words per line, and so those ones typically will take a lot longer, and to get all the syllables correctly and get it to all rhyme and whatnot. And then of course, like really really slow sad rap songs or what have you, those are extremely easy and simple to write. They don't have a lot of complex lyricism. And obviously, since it's slow, they don't have a lot of words per line. So I can write one of those in maybe 15-20 minutes or something. So my writing process is pretty simple. I just write the first line or two that maybe pops into my head, and then I kind of try and run with that idea. I seldom will change it just because I want to go with my gut. Sometimes I'll keep a certain rhyme scheme for maybe 8 lines or more, but most of the time it's only 2 to 4 lines, just whatever the feel of the song and what it ends up playing out to be, and I just kind of like to roll with it. So there are times where I just cannot get a certain line to flow correctly, which can be kind of frustrating. I've heard of other musicians where that really bothers them. It's kind of like writer's block or what have you. But I do see it more so as like a fun challenge. Just whenever it finally ends up coming out right, it really does excite me, which is cool. This song from yesterday, Lullaby, took me about an hour and a half to write, took me about an hour to record, and then about an hour and a half for the super easy video. Normally it'll take me a little bit longer to record, but I just really like the sound. I really like the vibe of how it was coming out, so I figured I'd keep it overall. I'm just really pleased with the final result, so I hope you guys like it too. Now, anyway, I just wanted to make a really short video for this one, kind of a behind the scenes. Feel free to let me know what kind of content you guys want to see on this channel. It's mostly going to be music, it's mostly going to be songs, but if you guys do like the behind the scenes footage, I'd love to make more. Go add Lullaby to your playlist on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever. It definitely helps me get picked up by the algorithm, and I would love if you'd spread it out to your friends, whether it's on YouTube or streaming services or what have you. I'll honestly forever be in your debt for my original fans. I'd love to grow and do this full time, so I promise if that ever happens, I'm definitely going to try and bring raw lyricism back to hip-hop like you've never seen it before. I'm going to rhyme all kinds of words that have probably never been in any song. So this is Kevin Glass, and I'll talk to you guys soon.